What's up, everyone? My name is Glitcheroon. He's coming Rune. Welcome back. Welcome back. How is everyone today? It is so hot in my room right now. I am sweating. It sucks. Well, today we're going to be continuing my game. We are going to be aiming for more player class abilities. Sorry, player role abilities in our game. That's what we call classes. I did one more while I was away between streams, and that was ice shards. I also set up some status effects. If we look in here, we can kind of see. So we have protected, burn, corroded. I added frozen. This is going to reduce help. I'm trapped in the basement. Shut up, Snyder. What's up, Minji? I saw you have your first stream coming up. Is that right? I hope that goes well. I updated all the Excel sheets so they're not as harsh in the eyes. There's a little bit, but not too bad. Yes, you're getting prepared for next week. I hope that goes well. I wish you luck. If you ever need any advice, feel free to ask. I'm no expert, but I don't know. I've been streaming for a year. But yeah, so I started planning out some of the status effects. So we have protected, burned, corroded, frozen, corrupted, wet, stunned, and paralyzed. So burned and corroded just deal damage over time. Frozen's going to reduce the total movement that you have for that many turns. Corrupted is just going to deal random damage over time. So the other two are kind of like set, but corrupted is going to be kind of random. Thank you. OBS has been a bit stinky, so I might reach out for assistance. Oh, totally. Yeah, OBS can kind of be a pain when you're trying to do your first stuff. Wet, just whenever they get targeted by a lightning damage spell or ability, it'll deal double damage. So that could be nice for trying to get the max damage out on a character. Stunned means that they can't do anything, so they're kind of like they kind of just skip their turn. And paralyzed means you have a chance to not perform an action when you go to do an action. So that's the ones I have so far. I plan on, there is like fire damage, void damage, and whatnot. I plan on adding elements, as I mentioned last stream, where different guys will have different resistances to different elements. And I think so far I have like 7 elements, maybe. And hopefully those could be applied. Oh my god, guys, look. Oh, you missed the notification. It was down here. Nate is apparently playing Elden Ring. Sorry, as I said, like, my room is like super humid, so it's this gosh darn heat. Again, I don't know why I didn't curse. I feel like I kind of censor myself sometimes. I know, it's so hot today. Yesterday was pretty bad, but like today it's, oh my god. But yeah, let's get to the wheel. So as I said, we're kind of working through all these. Spin that wheel. Yeah, let's do it. We're kind of working through all these abilities. We have a lot of them, but they should be able to get through them pretty quickly. Crank the AC to the max. Well, the unfortunate thing is that I have a big house, so like even when I crank the AC to the max, I also live on the 2nd floor. So I have a big old house so that the AC isn't like the greatest. I mean, it's not terrible, but when it gets over 100, you can definitely feel the heat. I gotta find the fans. I had some extra fans that I had in my room. I don't know what happened to them. They were pretty big fans. I need to go hunt those down. Probably in the basement. But yeah, let's spin this thing. So this is selecting the type of class that we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna pick apparently our favorite, which is a student. Because if you've noticed, we've done 4 of the students, 1 of each of the other ones. This should be pretty interesting, though. Case I've been loving sitting in the window, but I'm like, you guys are gonna get cooked alive. Ah, that's fair. Thankfully, my apartment stays cool without me having to turn on the AC. But yeah, I was outside for like 50 minutes at 2. It was sweating. Yeah. Generally, I take a walk like around lunchtime because I try to get 10K steps in a day. But there's no way in hell I was gonna get 10K steps today. Like I got to work at like 8:30 and it was already like 90 degrees, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna go outside. And unfortunately, I couldn't go to my gym to do it there. Just one of those days where I don't have the option. But oh wait, why is Acid Bolt here? Acid Bolt should be gone. Fireball should be gone. I mean, we are cranking through these. I need to get back to the gym. I do too. I've been neglecting it since my vacation. So I'm definitely on the same thing where I need to get to my gym. I just haven't been doing much. Okay, so the analyze, I might not do analyze, but I might not do mass analyze, but I'll possibly do analyze. So there's a system in my game. It's called the Monster Compendium. You're starting my backup on Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to just get back to it on like this weekend. I feel like it's hard to start it back up during the week because I'm just like, I gotta shove it in there. So trying to do it on the weekend's always the best option for me. Maybe Friday I'll get back to it. Because I generally only work half a day on Fridays. Okay, so my analyze system, there's a thing called a Monster Compendium in my game. It doesn't exist yet, but I'm planning on adding it. And so that the idea is that each type of monster in the game will have something in the Monster Compendium that kind of explains their weaknesses and strengths. And so when you cast Analyze on someone, you'll slowly unlock that information over time. And that is gonna kind of go into other stuff that the student can do, which is exploit weakness. When a creature has been analyzed at least a little bit, you can do exploit weakness on them. As long as you've learned the classes, like the monster's weaknesses, you could cast exploit weakness on them. Which means that once you cast exploit weakness, that any attacks on that character will take 50% more damage. So it's kind of like you could kind of start building up if you're going to fight some stuff multiple times, i.e., in the current case, we have goblins that exist. And if you analyze a goblin, it'll cost mana to cast analyze, but you learn, I don't know, 1 out of 10 pieces of information from a goblin. So you got to do analyze 10 times to get like max analysis on them. And there's going to be like different passives and talents that will use that stuff to actually give you more damage for those people. I think I have, hold on, let me double check, because I'm pretty sure I have the talent system for students done, so you can kind of see what I mean. Yeah, so the talent system for the students are done. So this left side is all about, can you guys read that? This left side is all about handling these guys that are analyzed. So if we look down at the bottom, these are kind of our max end line talents, which means that they cost 10 points to get, but they do really good stuff. And when someone is fully analyzed, they're called studied. So you see this, like, you could do increased damage to studied naturally. And then criticals on studied restore all your mana. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure there's other stuff around here. I know exploit weakness is like, I think that's the main stuff for studied. The exploit weakness does like double damage to studied or 50% to normal creatures who have any analysis. Yeah, it should be. I think exploit weakness is supposed to be like, as long as you have one piece of information on them, you can exploit weakness on them, and then they do 50% damage. Unless they're studied, then they do 2 times the damage. So, does that make sense? I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but I ramble all the time. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if I actually want to do this yet in this patch, because I don't know if I want to handle any of the analysis, exploit weaknesses, and whatnot yet, because that's an entire system. So I might just disable them for this patch, actually. Disable exploit weakness / analysis abilities. Because the monster compendium is a whole other thing too, and like I feel like if you don't have the monster compendium set up, analysis is going to be kind of half-baked. So I guess I'll wait on that. So let me take these out of here, and then we'll roll this again. I think analysis expert's the same thing. Study enemy is the same thing. Analysis strike is the same thing. I'll have to think about this, because maybe it's not disabling it, but actually set at the monster compendium. But I don't know if that's like out of scope for this patch. I gotta think. But this stuff should be all good, the rest of it. Okay, salve. So salve is going to be reducing or removing status effects. Recruit student. So we're going to do remove corrosion or burning status effects. So that should be pretty straightforward to test. Whoops, let me get back to it. So if the status effect is burned or corroded, then it'll get rid of it. So we need like a remove status effect. And let me close all these. There's a lot of stuff here. Public static list status effect. Remove status effects of type. And then we're going to pass in a list of status effects, and then a list of a list or just a status effect scriptable object. So then we're just gonna go like bam. If status effect that type of is not type of status effect SO. Get type. If it's not the same type, then we add it. And then return all those. So it should be that simple. So now we gotta create I guess an action. So use item would do that. So the interesting thing is, like, I probably just use a use item ability. Yeah. Use item. And this is going to be reduce or public bool remove status effect. Space 10 header status effects. Remove status effect. False. And then it's going to be a list of status effect scriptable objects. Be status effects. No, we're gonna make that public. So we're gonna do if item does not equal null, then we're gonna do that. And what's this do? This use target item amount. Ooh, I don't know about this. I guess this should be an attack, maybe? That's interesting. What do we do? Maybe an attack. Because I think that's how we do healing. Ooh, that's interesting. What if we have one that can apply multiple status effects? And this is going to be status effect, so it's gonna be defaulted to false. So if status effects does not equal null and status effects dot any if status effects dot count is greater than 0, else, and apply the what is it, concat? Concat that selects x or x dot bam, and then concat cannot be inferred. Huh? What? The type argument for method concat source cannot be inferred from usage. Try specifying the type argument. Who cares? What? Hold on. I gotta look this up. IEnumerable. How does the IEnumerable work? Oh, it's not concat. What is it? C# how to join? Is it join? I think it's join. Dot join. What do you need? What do you mean? Inner outer key. To list. To list. How does this not work? What do we need? To join on comma. Oh, okay. It'll be string dot join, comma, comma. There we go. And then in here, when we Oh yeah, then we do if remove status effect. And that's something else. I wonder how this works. What if we just go like targets character in removes? So it'd be like, what if we just do public? Actually, we'll keep the name. Public bool deals damage equals false. True. We're gonna default everything to true. If deals damage, then we're gonna do all this stuff. And then it's gonna be else description equals targets character. And we're gonna copy all this, and instead of apply, it's gonna be removes. So I'm gonna remove that for now, and then if we do same thing like this. For each var status effect and status effects. So if remove status effect, else we are just gonna do status effect service. Service. Yes. Dot remove status effect. We pass in all the current status effects. Oh, what if we just do target character remove status effect of type, and then we pass in and then on target character will be like public status effect scriptural object. It's gonna be status effect so, and then current equals status effect service dot remove status effect of type. We're gonna pass in current status effect. Bam, just like that. So that should be an easy way to remove. So we have it removing. Now we just gotta apply this to the attack. I think that's what we just did, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we just gotta create the attack and add the status effects, I think. What was it, salve? So, Salve, we're going to make this do 0. It's going to cost, I don't know, 30. Are you sure that you want to apply a salve to this character? Allow self-target. Yes. Trigger. No, not trigger immediately. We are going to do applies a salve to effect. No. Did that stuff not save? This is an attack, right? Effect ability. Oh, it could be an effect ability. That makes more sense. Because an effect ability doesn't deal damage. Ah, damn. I should have done it this way. What's up, Maniki? Hope your stream's going great. Thank you. So far, so good. We're just working through some code, creating new abilities. How are you doing? Doing okay. Was about to go eat since it's 3:38 a.m. Ooh, yeah. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you. You want to see my game? I'll show you a little bit of my game while you're here. So this game is a turn-based strategy game. We can load up one of the guys that have a lot of the abilities that we have. So you can move around. This is like the overworld. And then when we hit combat, here's all of our characters up here, up top. You can select them and you can put them down on the grid. So this is, you're kind of selecting your team. You could have up to 5 of them. So we're gonna just select a couple and then we hit commence. So then we have all these enemies over here and it's basically a turn-based game. So here's all the turns up here. Here's your current character selected. He's right there. You can move. You can do actions. So Dirty Trick is a scrounge. You have a small chance to get an object. Studies, he has Arcane Bolt. You could also just attack. He's a ranged character. Or you can dash, which doubles your movement. And I mean, yeah, I mean, that's the basics of the ability, or the game. Nothing too crazy about it yet. Deals damage, you end your turn, the enemies go. These are like skeletons. You can see them. There's like the rib cages. Looks cool. Really awesome to see the behind the scene work like that. Yeah, totally. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I plan on keeping this artwork. Obviously a lot more work on shading, lighting, and a little bit more detail. Like, I don't know. These guys have a little bit more detail than some of the other classes, and obviously the enemies have a lot more detail because they're newer. Like, this is a zombie. Game dev is a certified shit show. True. Been working on refactoring your map generator. Damn. Thomas, we have, hold on. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen my abilities. The student now has 3 new abilities. Which isn't, oh, that's crazy. It's not updating the description. They do not have animations yet, but like if I attack Artemis, it didn't apply the thing. Okay, let's see. I think Ice Ball does it. No. What is happening? They're broken. Oh, I know what's happening. I just changed some stuff, and so the abilities are broken. I just added the ability to apply multiple status effects to stuff. So acid needs that. And deals damage. I wonder. I feel like I did this slightly wrong, but that's fine. We will figure out as we go. That's what we're here for. Because I made this one an effect ability. It really should be an effect ability. But then I just put a code into the attack ability. Which doesn't make sense why I have it in the attack ability. I wonder what the... Do I have anything in the effect abilities? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. No, I do plan on doing animations next patch. We're not gonna do any animations yet. So acid has corroded, firebolt has burned, ice bolt has frozen, toughen is an apply status scriptable object. Why didn't I just use an apply status script? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this should really be like a status effect ability. What is effect ability? Okay, that just updates. That's like heals and stuff. Okay. So status effects, we're gonna name this. You usually know what I'm doing? No, not really. I just kind of go for it. Status effect ability. There we go. So this is gonna be, we're actually gonna make this a list. So this is gonna break toughen probably. And then we're gonna be like public bool remove status effect. If remove status effect, then we're gonna be like return if status effects dot any return missing status effects. If status effects dot count is greater than 1, so that's multiple. I'm gonna be like applies the, okay, what did I just do for attack? The status effects else applies the first. Status effect name. Status effect. I don't know. And then this is going to be remove. Remove. It'll never get there. Okay. So that's description. For this, we want to do for each var status effect and status effects. So that's adding. So this is going to be if remove status effect, do something else, do this. And then this is going to be target dot remove status effects. Status effects. It should be that simple. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. I should really remove this stuff from here. That's a waste. Because attack should always deal damage. Or always... Well, the status effect ability should be the one that does the... just applying status effects if that's all it does. We could keep the multiple part. But we don't want to remove... Actually, that's not true. We might want to remove, because we'll use like an AoE cleanse. Which will AoE, but status effect I think also can handle AoE. So I don't think there's any attacks that would do that. Okay. Let's see if I broke anything. I probably did. Because I definitely just changed a lot of stuff without testing anything. It's possible I did break everything. Very possible. Acid bolt seems fine. Arcane bolts seems fine. Ice bolt seems fine. Salve. Effectability. All right, we got to change salve. So we're going to delete salve, and we got to do a new create. I need to go update the status effect. Status effect. Action. Status effect. Salve. Salve. Bam. What was the ability sort? What do we got? What's the ability sort? 2. Mana cost 30. Allow self-targeting, yes. Performing applies a salve to. Remove status effect, true. Status effects. So there's 2 of them we want to remove, which is going to be burned and corroded. And then we're going to save it. And let's go teach our students this. So we should have... Oh, crap. Load, learn abilities. So if we go to... Teach us to Squarelin and Morgana. Confirm. Save. Save. Let's see if I broke it or not. Okay, poor Sir William is going to be our test subject. So, if Squarelin applies Firebolt to Sir William, he now has fire, he is burned. Right? So we end Squarelin's turn. Now, Morgana should be able to do Salve. Salve. She doesn't have any range. I need to apply a range to this ability. We're close, guys. We're close. So very similar to this one, we need a range. So we're going to go with range. We're going to apply a header here. Space 10 header range. I think that works. Form action. Get range. We'll just copy this. Okay. Our range for... Yo, what up, Caboose? Welcome in. Our range for this is going to be use ability range. Ability range is 1. Load. Learn abilities. Okay, Sir William is going to be our test subject again. We need Squarelin and Morgana. Commence. Huh. I think we gotta wait. And let's try this again. The turns didn't really line up correctly. Maybe we'll put Lancelot just in case we need the turns to be better. So basically we need... Holy... We need Squarelin to damage one of them, and then Morgana will heal them. Squarelin's gonna do a firebolt on Sir Lancelot. He is now burned. You can see right there, burned. Now we gotta wait for these dummies to do their turn. You know, this is nice as the game because I feel like the pace of this game, you know, like you understand what's happening. But since they're testing, it's annoying as hell. Okay, so Lancelot is burned, and we do Salve. We could target Lancelot you sure you want to apply salve to this character? Yes. It didn't do anything. It did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, it didn't actually... Okay, that's good. At least we can test it over and over again because I broke it. Oh, whoops. Which is fine. We can actually test it over and over again. Salve. Bam. Okay, so we're true. So we're at least going to go into here. So hopefully we go into remove. Okay, so the remove is burned. And we look at the list. There's 0 on the list. What? No, there's no shot. There is a shot, apparently. I mean, it's clearly there, so there definitely is a shot. Target character is Morgana. Oh. No, it shouldn't be Morgana. Perform action. What do we do for attacks? Is target character the one on the space? Okay, that's what's confusing. It should be active character. I misspelled that terribly. And then target character should be this. We might just do this one because we want to do an AoE eventually. So we'll just kind of leave that in there. For each var target character in target characters, do this stuff. And then I wanted to do action used, but I honestly kind of want to, yeah, remove it right now. Okay. Hopefully that works. Sir William, Lancelot, Squareland, Morgana. I need a testing variable where I could just turn it true and like these turns don't take as long. Okay, so we do fire to Sir William. He's now burning. Yeah, I mean, eventually it's all about just having all these variables that I can quickly turn on for testing that just makes testing less painful. And I mean, we'll get to it as we continue doing game development on it. Okay, Sir William's burning. If we do a... Removes the burned corroded status effects. Cost 30. We do this. Yes. Okay, it removed it. Cool. So that removed burning. Let's try to studies acid. We'll do acid on Lancelot. So he has acid. So we checked the burning one. Now let's just check the acid. The corroded. Which it should be fine. As long as they don't kill him. Which I don't think these archers can. Because I think they're going to need dash. Yeah. And then you move over here. And you do salve on him. There you go. Gets rid of it. And they don't take damage. Okay, cool. Cool. I think that's tested then. I could probably get that in and call that quits. Oh, we got to make sure that Toughen still works. Because Toughen also used this status effect thing. And we're going to use ability range 0. Add protected. And so this is the opposite. They're going to be applying the status effect instead of taking away. Whoops. Load. So we just need one of these guys to go do their turn. Frank the Skeleton. Making his move. Okay, if we do action, training, toughen. Yes, toughen yourself. Okay, that worked. Okay, guys, we have applied the status effect and removed it. The testing was successful. So we can get this checked in. So, updated status effect abilities to be able to remove status effects, and created the salve ability. Snyder, you know what that means? We gotta go back to the wheel. After clean all this other stuff up. Salve. Which role are we gonna do now? We only get student. You do, that'll be great. I'll definitely add it. We only get student. We're apparently only applying student. We are kind of getting down to a low amount. Huh. I wonder how I'm gonna test this one. Oh, that'd be great. I should totally set up that. That'd be great. So Water Bolt. So if we look at Water Bolt, what it's going to do, it's going to be basic spell damage that deals water damage, and then it'll apply the wet status. And what wet status does is that users will take double lightning damage. Apparently autocorrect for Twitch is pink. Huh. So wet status should just apply, and then it won't do anything until damage is dealt. Or maybe we do in calculate damage. Okay, let's create the wet status first. I don't even know how to do this because this is just going to be a status. It doesn't really do anything. Maybe I'll apply it as an over time status effect that doesn't do any damage. No, because that still does damage. Should I create a new status effect that's just like modifier status effect? Maybe. Ooh, yeah, because then I could do like buffs. Maybe with that. Okay. Modifier. But that's kind of what property is supposed to be. Maybe I'll do an elemental status effect. Because we might have other ones that like multiply or subtract elemental damage. I think that's what I'll do. I'll do like an elemental status effect. Add class. Elemental status effect. Scriptable object. And then we're just gonna grab this one, copy this. And this is gonna be elemental. This is gonna be elemental enum. It's gonna be elements. Public bool is positive. So when this should be interesting to think of. Trying to figure out when I want to do this. So this is kind of already trying to implement my half-baked element system, which I really got to rethink. It's not quite there yet. Because I think I want a system that applies resistances and weaknesses to elements. And if you're wet, you just become weakened to lightning. That's pretty much what it's doing. Which I don't know if I want to do anything with it yet. I might make this just apply the status, and then we'll have to come back around later for it. Wet. Wet. The affected character is weakened. Weak and to lightning damage. Maybe lightning and ice damage. And then wet's gonna be the storm one, and we're gonna make this like blue. Is positive? No. Start of turn? No. Why is there two is positives? I guess we gotta just remove it. Oh, we already have is positive, so we don't need it twice on this element. Can I do a list of these? We're gonna do ice, and we don't have lightning on here. We need to go add lightning. Lightning. So water bolt's gonna be the same as ice bolt. Mana cost 20, 0. Bam, you want to cast a water bolt at this character. I'm gonna add a thing here. Called set up basics of element damage. Element resistance / weakness system. And we're just doing the basics. I don't want to do anything crazy yet. I'll self-select no. Performing text is casts a water bolt at. Attack name is water bolt. Base damage is 20. Hit chance 100%. Arcane. Usability range 6. Status effects. We're gonna apply wet status. 100%. Amount of turns, 1 turn. Okay. Let us go see if this works, because this should be pretty simple, and it should just work. Obviously, the effect doesn't do anything yet, really, but should at least apply it. Abilities. Water bolts. Hey, Snyder, can you ban that guy? Thank you. Save. Okay. Now let's see if this actually applies. It should. So we're gonna have Sir William and then Squarelin. And then if we do studies. Why does Squarelin not have this ability? What the hell? He has it. What? Oh, do we actually hit our max? Ooh, that's interesting. Because I think... Oh, end turn. I think Squarelin does have it. Let's see. Studies. You just gotta scroll down. Yeah, it's down there. Okay, we gotta fix that a little bit. Okay, I mean, it applies. Just gotta fix. So that's a fix we need to do. If you have enough abilities, you can't scroll in combat. Which that'll be an issue. And then when he ends his turn, he shouldn't have it anymore. He doesn't have it anymore. Okay. And then we just need to go find... So, acid is just a drop. I was thinking about doing wet as, like, the rain cloud. So it's kind of different. It's not the same thing. Resources, images. There was the rain cloud. Rain, yeah. Which is this. That's what it looks like. Okay. So I think that one's good. Create wet status effect and water bolts ability. Man, we're just zooming through these abilities now. Which you know what that means. You know, spin that. Imagine how sad it is if I'm the only one who's doing it. I do need to get like a sound effect at this point. I swear to God, it was... Wait, hold on. No wonder why we're getting so many students. Isn't there 2 students here? There we go. Oh, we're doing Scoundrel now. Okay. A little bit of a change up. We still have a lot. So one interesting thing about Scoundrel, which I gotta figure out, is Scoundrel's whole thing is that it'll consume items. So if we get one of these, like... If we get, like, Poison Shot, we need to get, like, Poison item, and then also use it. Oh, okay. Okay, I think Item Slinger, we actually need to do 2 of them. So we got to use ability and Item Slinger. So if we look at Scoundrel, use an item is use an item with guaranteed success. And then Item Slinger is you do not miss when using shoot item. So we kind of need these 2 and this one in order to do that. So let's just go down the list. We'll do use item first, then we'll do shoot item, and then we'll do Item Slinger. Okay, so use item should be on by default. So I think use item already exists. If we look at this, right, there should already be... Patch up? No, not yet. Unique? No. Physical? No. Use item. So use item should be on by default. So I mean, these 2 should go into Scoundrel. I wonder what that would do if they can just even do anything with it. So if we go to one of our Scoundrels, So Artemis. Abilities. There's Health Potion and Mana Potion. Save. Resume. So we need Artemis, and then we need to get to Artemis's turn. Okay, Artemis should have Dirty Tricks. Okay, so use item already exists. But I just don't have any items, which is fair. If I go back to main menu and then go new load, learn abilities. We gotta get the box fill, I'm pretty sure. Let's try this again. We gotta get the box fill. No, we gotta get the box fill. I need a teleport for testing too. But I don't have teleport set up either. Oh my god. Come on. Hey, there we go. Okay, we're gonna save this. Okay, when we're here, we can get item. We can get health potion, mana potion, health potion, health potion, a mana potion, health potion, health potion, health potion. So we should have 4 of each. Cool. So now if we go into combat, I'm gonna save this. So we have Dirty Tricks. This is Robin Hood, not dang it, not Morgana. So the idea is that I gotta set it up so that like the items appear under another menu called Use Item. Because then there's like a secondary thing called Shoot Item. Which I don't know why I even have it technically under 2. I guess that's for when you're not having it as your main class. That makes sense. Okay. So I'm trying to think of how to do this. So I need like a sub thing under it. So it's got to be like menu. Let me pull up the thing. Okay, and then we want to see, get rid of the pause menu, get rid of the settings menu, get rid of the movement details and the combat description. Character info, no, we want that. Combat, no, we want that. That's the only thing we really care about. And then what is this? The confirmation. Actually, while we're doing this, we should just go to the actual map. Scenes battle map. Here we go. And then we can do the same things that we just did. Okay, so if you look at the combat interface, it has the actions, and then this is the sub menu, and we need another thing after that. That's gonna be action detail. So I'm trying to figure out how to even do this. Or is it just like you use it, and then if it's right next to you, it always does it? But that's kind of hard to describe. Maybe it's like a tutorial we need. I feel like I need to start making a list of all the tutorials we're gonna need. So hold on, let me pull up my notepad. Not plus plus. I want a normal notepad. No, stop it. Kind of crazy like that. Okay, tutorials needed. So using items at range versus melee. Melee has 100% chance to succeed, where range has a reduced chance. Okay, so I'm gonna keep health potion then as is. We'll just do I feel like we just need to put a range thing on this, like at base. Because we did it on the status effects. Oh, wait. We need to hear. Okay, did that affect all these, or do I... No, it seemed to be fine. Cool. So if you look at this, then we're going to do ability range is... How would that happen? If you learn a passive... Would that just be a passive? Okay, what if we make... Shoot item is a passive. Item slinger does not miss when using shoot item. What if we add another? That's like... This isn't the key. So item slinger is different slightly. It'd be... Item slinger would be... Allows... using items at a distance is what item slinger does. And then we just get rid of this one. We'll kind of just move everything up. Get rid of shoot item. Move all this up. And then this would be slinger efficient slinger or accurate slinger. And that's just a passive. And then you do not miss when using shoot item. When using item at a distance. So I wonder how to do this. How to effectively use it. I guess we could just basically be like, if passive. Because this is a use item, so it's specific to use item. So on range, it's just 1. If active character dot active passives dot contains if any, where x dot ability name equals item slinger. Return 6 ability range. Now let's return that. There we go. I think that's kind of specific, but I think that works because I think item slinger is like the only one that's gonna have that ability. Or maybe there will be more, but for now we'll just roll with that. So currently, if we do this, these would have a range of 6. I wonder if we need a hit chance. We might need a hit chance. Public int success chance. This is gonna be a bool is ranged. Okay, so we need to get like distance to current target because melee is always gonna ignore this. So we're gonna do var at is ranged. It's gonna be is ranged. It's gonna be character, maybe space dot distance. What is it? Is it space service? I feel like the manager, there should be a grid space service. Do we have a grid space service? We do not. Probably should have one. Combat grid manager. Because we should be like this. Get grid space containing character should also be. So we'll make a service for this. And grid service. Public static class grid service. We're gonna move this down to here. All grid spaces. If we do list of grid space, all grid spaces, and then throw that in there. All that. Oh, that's an issue. Maybe that's why we can't do it. Get range between characters. We probably can do. We could probably do these two in here. Nope. Because I don't want to always just have to pass in all spaces. Grid service dot. Yeah, that'll be kind of annoying. You have to pass all these down every time. Plus, I'd have to already access this. So maybe this is kind of worthless, but it's fine. We'll leave it for now. Maybe we'll actually do something with that later. So what we're doing, we're trying to get the distance between them for a use item. So let's get the grid manager. Oh, that's interesting. We don't have a thing for it. I feel like we have one for a combat interface manager. Combat game managers. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, that's why we're able to access it. Okay, cool. So in this, we're gonna get var combat game managers equals dot get instance. And then in this, we're gonna do is range. So we're gonna do combat game managers dot grid managers dot get range. Get range between spaces. And then we have space, and we have combat game managers dot grid manager dot get grid space containing character and character. If this is greater than 1, then it's ranged. So then if is ranged, I'm gonna do bool successful equals false. Immediately we're gonna do is successful is not ranged. And then if successful, then we do the switch statement. Whoa. If it is ranged, then we're gonna do var random equals random dot range from 0 to 100 if random is greater than or less than or equal to success chance. So there's a 25% success chance. If random is 1 to 25, then we're successful. So yeah, then we go successful equals true. Okay, that should handle that. And then is successful, we'll actually apply the effect. It'll still use the action and it'll still use the item. Let's see. We also need to give this guy item slinger. So that gives him the use item ability with health and mana. We need to create just a passive called item slinger, which is kind of funny. And the passive shouldn't really do anything. I don't know what to call this. Attack modifier. We're gonna call this item slinger. Allows you to use items at a distance. Just a default. Okay, hopefully that works. I mean, I don't want it to do anything, so I think that works. And we're gonna make this item slinger, and we give item slinger to scoundrels. And then if we click play, we can test this out. Whoops, not like that. We need to go to main menu. Click play. How do I even, yeah. I think I'm going about this correctly, but I'm not really sure. So we're gonna go to learned abilities. So in here, we can look at Artemis. She'll have item slinger. It's a passive. I haven't actually set up learning passives, so I don't know how this is gonna work. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go do Mobius Meadows. Didn't trigger. Come on, trigger. What? Come on. Okay. Sir William. And then we have Artemis. So the interesting thing is, if we look at Artemis, she shouldn't have any active passives. She doesn't. So if she uses an item, like health potion, it's only one range. But let's say she has it, so we could just test it out by giving her the active passive. Item Slinger. Oh. Whoops. Dirty tricks. The funny thing is, Item Slinger, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so we need to not include passives in this active list. That's fine. But if we use health, now we have a thing. Which we should show a summary on this. So that's something we should edit. But if we use this, it might miss. But I don't think I'm doing anything with that. So let's look at this. So if it's successful, it'll update this. Otherwise, we probably want to do else. We probably want to update the text so that it shows that it missed. So it's going to be miss. What do we do for abilities? If a chance. Here we go. We just do miss. Okay, how do we trigger the hit chance? If move to on hover, is there anything that like show? Move to if kitchen. When is this being used? This is used in the attack summary. How do I enable this? Where's the show at? If ability is an attack type. That's fine. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Let's just make sure we can actually use abilities. Shoot. And make sure that there's a chance for us to miss, I guess. Currently, there should be a 50% chance for us to miss. Okay, I don't want to learn Item Slinger yet. Okay, let's try this again. Get modified amount. Oh, it's because it's a modified type. I should just make a generic status effect that doesn't do anything. It's just kind of like a title status effect. Or a title passive. So it just doesn't do anything. It's just used by like reference. Title passive scriptable objects. And then it's just gonna what's our most basic one? I guess this is. Don't want to abstract. I actually want to be using this one. And it's going to be title. Get rid of all that. Perform action doesn't do anything. Get range doesn't do anything. Get description doesn't do anything. That actually works? This is another one where I'm not sure how that works. Apparently past me knew it works. I don't know. Title. Passive. Title. Okay, I don't want this to do anything. So then when we go and create it, delete. No, don't delete. We are gonna do a action passive title. And then I'm gonna copy the stuff. Item slinger. And then we're just gonna delete this. Item slinger. And then when we click play, hopefully now it shouldn't throw an error when we go do something. Can we trigger combat? The hell? Okay, if I give Artemis this now, it shouldn't throw an error. Fingers crossed, at least that's the hope. Okay, it did throw an error. At the same place. Where equals stat modifier? What is my type? It's not a stat modifier. What? What is it throwing an error here for? Object reference not set to an instance of object 395. Is it active passives isn't set? Do I need to go like new? Let's find out. A lot of this is just absolutely guessing what the hell we're doing. So we're gonna get an error. It might just be we're gonna get an error because I keep inserting it like at runtime, which is actually probably valid. This would obviously never happen. Okay, it already threw the error. So it's when I added it here. Okay, so if I was to do Dirty Tricks Health Potion, go here. Yes, okay, I did miss. And then I'm gonna end turn. So next time if I like go right up to him, it should succeed. Or let's just try it again at range. Missed again. Dirty tricks. Health potion. Did I hit a breakpoint? What happened? No, my game just froze. Excuse me? Ugh. Okay, well, that just happened. Stop the debugging, please. Fix my stuff. At least let me run it. Okay, are we good on the front end? I guess so. Okay, if we run up to him and do it right at point blank. So if we do it here, it does work. So I wanted to see if maybe it's here. Because it should be that, like, if I'm at range, there's only a 50% chance to do it. So it is missing. So it is determining range versus not range, at least. But I can't quite tell if it's determining the other half of it. Okay, we're here. Ranged. False. So range, so it should be getting distance. So if we go to next, range should be true. Okay, that is true. Successful is false, so we should be getting into here. We get a random. Random's 99. So successful. Oh, I didn't set up success chance. That's what's happening. Okay, let's try this again. Characters, players, Artemis. It's gonna throw an error. It's fine. I understand my issues. Oh, it's gonna keep throwing an error until there's something in here. There we go. Okay, so there was an error when it's empty. Interesting. We do dirty tricks, health. Throw it on him. Succeeds. Cool. Now let's just keep doing it until we fail. Ooh, there's a lot of enemies. Damn. We'll just wait. We'll just wait for all these enemies to go, and then hopefully we'll miss. Good thing Artemis is pretty quick, so the next turn after isn't that long after, as you can see here. Action, dirty tricks, health potion. Bam. There we go. We missed. Cool. So I think that's good. We have ranged. We have item slinger. And then I can get this checked in. We can go back to the wheel. Add item slinger passive and add ability to use items at range. We gotta kind of clean up. I think I gotta clean up because we made accurate slinger instead of shoot item. And use item really isn't an ability. So let's clean up this scoundrel. So use item as an ability. Trash that. We added accurate slinger. We have health potion, mana potion, item slinger. Remove. We're gonna move this. We're gonna make this accurate slinger. And get rid of these two. Yep, that's right. Spin that wheel. Yes, it is time. Will we finally get a recruit? Who knows? Let's find out. We did. Look at that. So the recruit's kind of cool. I really want to get into some of the recruit stuff. Because his whole thing is that he has this charge ability. He also gives himself buffs. So I definitely want to get maybe headbutt. Okay. So headbutt. I believe this is a melee attack that deals damage, but also deals damage to their recruit when he deals it. Oh, okay, so attacks with a chance to stun and blind. We actually don't do blind. So maybe blind will be a thing. And blind, that's fine. But he also takes damage. So blind is just going to reduce accuracy. So let's add that to our status effect. We're going to add blind, reduce hit chance. Okay, let's see. Get rid of some of the stuff. So first step should be pretty simple, right? We already have attack options for applying status effects. So let's just create an ability called headbutt in here. Headbutt. And headbutt. Are you sure that you want to headbutt that character? Its range is going to be whatever the range. It's going to be 1. I don't think you can possibly do more than 1. You're not going to do his self. Headbutts. Blank attack is going to be headbutt. Base damage is going to be 30. Hit chance, we'll just say 75. It's a physical, not a heal. It's going to apply a status effect for 1. We'll do 2 turns. Chance to apply is going to be 50%. And we'll do 100% just to test it. And we're going to apply 2 statuses. One of them we don't have yet. So we're going to create this. It's going to be a status effect property. And we need a new target status. So target status is going to be hit chance or accuracy. It's going to be enum actions target status. So this is going to be accuracy. Blinded. The affected character has reduced accuracy. Is positive? No. Icon, we'll leave it black. Status, we'll have to find something. Accuracy. Okay, that's all good. Let's see. What am I looking for? Resources, images. We gotta find a UI. Maybe glasses? Eyes? An eyeball, maybe? You think there's gonna actually be a blind one? Let's see, we need resources, images, simple vector. Let's see. Do we have an eyeball? Or invisible? Or visibility? There's visible. So there's an eyeball. Is there one that's like non-visible? We're in the R's. I know. I'm just gonna slowly go through this. Music off. No, not quite. I'm gonna... Oh, invisible. Here it is. It's like an X on the eye. Yeah, we can roll with that. This was gonna be on blinded. Invisible. There we go. So now that we have this new status, it's not going to do anything yet, so we'll have to add an effect to it, which I think should be pretty simple. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. Headbutt, but we want to add these two, so the two that it could affect are... We don't have stunned on here either. Stunned is going to be... I just realized it's probably going to need two status effects, because it's going to do movement and action. Okay, we'll do action. Movement. So if we look at where this is being used, we could see it's going to be in the status effects service and this one. So we want a list here. So this should be interesting. And then status effects service amount after For each effect, get affected amount. Status affecting target. Property effects. Dot contains. Target status. Okay, cool. And then if we look at this, when this actually applies it, no, status effect is just going to be that. So do... Okay, so we have two of them. One of them affects the action and movement. So stunned is going to be, you're going to get 0 action, 0 movement. Stunned. Stun. Status effect property. Stunned. Stunned. I wonder what the affected amount should be. Amount affected. So it's going to take effect. Amount affected. Is that not there? Amount affected. Oh, that should be in the... It's going to be in the actual ability. So we want action and movement. Blind is just going to be accuracy. What's the other one? It was protected. It's going to be defense. And frozen also affects movement. Okay, what is stunned? I don't think we have anything for stunned. So we're going to make this yellow. If we get like a more orange, so it's not as hurting to the eyes. Let's look for an icon. I don't know if we're going to have one for stunned. Let's see, what would be stunned? Stunned. You can kind of see the icon we're looking at here in the top right. So I'll kind of click through it. So stunned. It's Bluetooth. What would stunned be? Circle. Maybe that. That might be a good one for stunned. I want like a swirl, but I doubt there's just gonna be a generic one for swirl. Anyone have any ideas what generic icon I could be looking for? No, that one's gonna be shocked or paralyzed. This is gonna be paralyzed. Scissors. Hashtag? This is a random one. History could be. Infinite, maybe? I kind of like infinite. I think that's pretty good. Oh, loop, maybe. Recycle. Repeat, maybe. Refresh. Oh, maybe hourglass. Actually, hourglass could be good. But that could also be going for hastened. Sleep. Ooh. Well, I didn't realize there was a sleep one. That would be a good one for unconscious. Sorry, let me go fix something quickly because I made something that probably should be sleep. That'd be a really good one. This would be prefab. Turn order record. Icon. Unconscious is gonna be sleep. Twitter, I mean, that's a good stun one. How about we do... We'll do warning for now, maybe. For stunned. I just don't want to spend too much time on looking at icons. Okay, so now let's see if we can get these working. So we have movement already working. So if we look at... I mean, interesting thing is how this is going to affect... Let's see, what was it? Headbutt? Because the affected amount should be like 100% for stunned. Or maybe stunned is just unique where it'll always do it. So this is more for like blind. So there's going to be 25 blindness. Yeah, I'm gonna add one. You go like bool effects all, and the only one's gonna have is gonna be stunned. Effects all, yes. Okay. So if we go into our movement should already be taken care of. Movement should be taken care of. Accuracy won't. So let's go check. Whoops, we want character. So is there a get actions? Action used. Actions left. Get actions left. Here we go. Where's get movement? Then we're gonna have to look at player. Get movement. Here it is. So this is kind of what we want to do, is like what these two are doing. Get amount after status effects. So if we look at this and we're like, for each effect and target status effect, if effect dot status effects dot because these would be property status effects. Var property status effects. Oh, CRUD var property status effect equals effect dot as property if bam dot affects all. If affects all, so we are going to do amount affected var amount affected equals effect dot amount affected, and then var is percentage equals effect is percentage, and we're going to just move this up. If it is affects all, then those are going to change. We're just going to do amount affected equals 100 and is percentage equals true. And then we're just going to use these here. Hopefully that'll work. So now we have movement should be reduced to 0. Now we got to reduce actions to 0, which if we look at, I don't know, where do we look? We do this under every player, enemy, and NPC. So there should be a get actions left. Right, there's one in character. So if we get actions left, which is used in common interface. So we could do status effect service. Hey, what up, Snyder? You got first. Thank you for the hydrate. We're gonna get amounts stretch. And thank you for the head pat. Give me the full-on head care package. Ow. And then you're just gonna throw stuff at me. That's nice. Target status is gonna be action. Actions left. Can't all be nice, that's fair. var action. Does actions left get reset, and where is that happening? I bet you it is on a new turn. So if you look at turn manager. We go bool, new, true. Look at this. We're gonna go bool, new turn equals false. And we're gonna put this here. If new turn, then we go actions left equals actions else. And then we could probably reduce this, is what it's asking. Okay, there we go. I think that should work correctly. So that should handle actions. We have actions, movement, and we need accuracy. So where is get accuracy? Get accuracy. Accuracy? Is accuracy only happening in attack scriptable objects? Get hit chance. Base hit chance. Get precision. So we want to reduce precision to 0. So it's going to be get precision. Get precision. So we're going to do var precision equals this. And then it's going to be a return precision. And then it's going to be precision equals status effect service. Hey, PT, welcome in, welcome in. What's up, guys? My name is Glitched Rune. You just call me Rune. I do a lot of game development and occasionally doing games. Today we're doing more game development. How did... I assume you're doing D&D. How did that go? Snyder, can I get a shout out, please? D&D went great. Awesome. Well, welcome in, everyone. Today we are doing a lot of abilities. So we are already clearing a lot of our abilities. Oh, whoops. We have, like, what is that, 11 abilities done so far? So stick around and you'll definitely be able to see my game in a second. I gotta kind of fix this code quickly. So we are getting close. But yeah, I mean, thanks for the raid. If you guys have any questions, I feel like I need to say this for everyone who's already in here and everyone who just joined. If you have any questions about what you're seeing or want to see something specific, feel free to ask. Do not feel like you need to hold it in. I do take suggestions, and I will tell you if you're an idiot or not. I'm just kidding. I won't be that harsh. Hey, Saturn. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the database. If you guys don't know, I already do streams. I do game dev streams Sundays and Mondays. Now he only calls you an idiot. That's true. I do. I'm just kidding. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I generally do a random game. But currently, we are creating status effects for blind and stunned because we are creating the headbutt effect for our recruit. So when they headbutt something, it's going to have a chance to stun the enemy and blind them. But when you do a headbutt, it'll also damage themselves. We don't have the damage themselves part, but we will get to that point. Accuracy, precision. I should probably change this to precision. Where was that at? Enemy. Okay, precision. Bam. We're going to copy this, and we're just going to do the same thing in player. Precision. Where's precision? Precision. There it is. Var precision equals And then we need it also in NPC. And yes, sometimes I do kind of go through this fast just because it's kind of boring to see all this stuff. But as I said, if you see anything that you want to ask what I'm doing or would like me to explain a little bit more, feel free. I try to explain everything I'm doing, but I might not get everything on there. So we have these status effects, and then we just created a headbutt, which applies them with a 25% chance to apply. Now it's fun to watch all the different color code. Different code color. It's true. There's a lot of colors in the codes and whatnot. I do break it a lot. Okay, so we have headbutt. Oh, whoops. So I should be able to teach our recruits headbutt. So this is our game. We're gonna go into the party management, which is this is where you can actually teach abilities. So we're currently teaching our 2 recruits the headbutt ability. And then we're gonna save so they have it. And then we're going into combat. So this is where we're in combat. You gotta select your team. And there's currently three different classes. We call them roles. There's Scoundrel, which is kind of like a rogue, but they mainly use items. We have a Recruit, which is kind of like a knight. So they apply buffs, debuffs, and do melee attacks. And then Students, which is like our your basic mage. I don't know why this is starting out. Hold on, let me fix that quickly. It'll annoy me. Should be on here. Battle interface. Combat interface. Action details should be disabled. Ah, dang, it's gonna throw an error. Yeah. Save. Okay, let's try that again. Load. Go to combat. Combat? Hello? Okay, so he should have a new ability called Headbutt, which if he attacks... There we go. Now Robin Hood is blinded and stunned. So, if we go to Robin Hood, he shouldn't have any movement and any actions. Which we technically should just kind of skip him. Which is what we might do on a stunned instead of just reduce everything. I mean, we could reduce everything too. So if we do training, toughen, there you go. So now you can see like the status effects. I'm eventually going to do one where you could hover over it and it should show you what the status effect does. And there's a lot of status effects. Like now Firebolt also deals it. So if we attack this guy, he's now burning. So it's actually starting to become interesting because there are a lot of abilities now in play. So I'm excited for you guys to be able to test that out like soon. I don't think we're too far away. So his movement didn't go down. His actions didn't go down. So they didn't do anything. Oh, I know why. I know why. Stun should happen at the start of the turn, and... No, that's for the tick. What? Donk. Oh, defense and precision. And what's blinded? Precision. That one makes sense. Okay, let's try that again. Training, headbutt, you. Cool. Okay, he doesn't have any movement. And he doesn't have any action. Perfect. But he did take extra damage. Which we don't want. These are properties. So why did he take extra damage at the start of turn? Right, didn't he take extra damage? Or did he just absolutely get wrecked? And he's still stunned. Oh yeah, we have it for 2 turns. Let's see if he dies. I think that would tell me. Let's find out if he dies. No, he doesn't die. He just took a lot of damage. How much damage does that do? Oh, he's still stunned. How much damage did the headbutt do? Because that kind of wrecked him if that's the case. I mean, that did, what, 65 damage to him? It's kind of crazy. We do an action, training, headbutt. It does 65 damage. I guess our base damage is 30, so I guess that could be. I wonder... Let's see, deals damage. Oh, that's for that. I wonder... Deals damage to yourself. Attack a target to deal damage to them and yourself, and the possibility of applying a stun and blinded status effects to the target. Not too long, I don't know. Okay, so it works. Kind of strong. Maybe we'll reduce it by 10 or 20. But we also want to hurt ourselves. So we want to add something to attack that's like damage self. That's effect. Public. Cool. Damage self. It's false. So if we do damage self and we hit them, if he hit, I guess it could also happen to a heal, but let's see. If damage self, we do active character dot record, nope, update health. We'll do true self damage. Total self damage. Yeah, so target characters yourself, active characters yourself. We get total self damage. We throw it into here. We do active character to get true health amounts. Definitely not positive. We then are going to do this stuff and this stuff. Which is funny because I'm actually just going to record it for both of us. Because you're technically dealing damage and taking damage yourself. This is going to be total self damage, and this is going to be true self damage. And then technically for... Oh. This would be damage self. I wonder if, like, it's vampirism. Or you deal yourself damage to heal someone. Maybe that'll be a thing. I don't know. We'll have to see. So we might have a heal self or a damage self on here. Could be interesting. Oh, I know. We could just go like this. Because this is if it succeeds. So then it's heal, damage, and then if damage self, if heal self. So that's kind of like a vampirism option. I mean, technically we don't need to default these to false because they're always going to be false by default. Where were we? Perform action. If heal self, what do I do? Record health healed. This is going to be positive. True. I think I need to calculate heal. Total self health. Green. There we go. Kind of unnecessary at this point because we don't have any vampirism yet, but kind of thrown in there for possibility of it. Who knows? Okay, so headbutt is also going to deal yourself damage, so we just do damage self. So now let's test this out. So if we do a headbutt, hold on, headbutt, base hit chance, chance to apply. We'll make this a 50% chance to apply. I don't know. We'll find out. I think it's going to be, it's so the amount of raw damage you're going to do is how much strength you have. So theoretically, if you have the same defenses, you will take the same amount of damage that you deal. But for recruits, they generally have higher defense, so they're going to take a little bit less. So it'll be a lot. But it's a powerful, the point of it is it's a powerful ability. Because stunning an enemy for lack of health, I might try to cut it in half. I might just cut the damage in half for self damage though. Because taking like full damage is kind of crazy. Maybe we'll throw in public. We'll do a new section. We'll do like self health. Ow. Self health. int amount self health amount or self reduced amount. So that's going to be a percentage. So it's going to be total health. It's going to be... We're going to reduce this by total health of our actual health. Or reduced health? Yeah, we'll do reduced health. It's going to be total health times... reduced, self-reduced amount divided by 100F. Oh, do we gotta convert this to... what is it? Math f dot convert f dot convert to float to int. What is the int? Florida? Round to int. Reduce damage. It's gonna be total damage times reduced. Okay, so we can control how much less damage we take. So headbutt will take times 75. So if you want 25% reduced damage, then we put in 75% for the amount. Let's do 50% less damage. Like, so you'll take half damage. So it's not as brutal. To yourself, at least. Okay, so if I do this, should be training headbutt 46. So theoretically, I should take around 20 damage if it hits. Wait, why did he take 45? And he took 26. Was that reversed? Oh, I did do it reversed. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. That would be brutal. Imagine though. And then we have to fix this stuff. Okay, that should do it. Is you hurt yourself more than the enemy. I mean, if you're a berserker, maybe. That will be an advanced class in the future as a berserker. Where they deal themselves a lot of damage, and the more hurt they are, the more damage they do. Okay, training. Headbutt. Bam. Bam. There we go. He only took 22. He dealt 46. It did not apply the status effect. Let's try this the other way. Training. Headbutt. Bam. Bam. Okay, applied blind. Cool. It applied half of it. That was what I was hoping to happen. was that it wouldn't always hit both of them. So like you headbutt them, it didn't do a stun, but it applied blind. And it was a 75% chance to hit, so we could see what blind is actually affecting. So this is a good test for blind. Gotta wait for all these guys to go. So, based on this, he should have reduced accuracy. So it was like 75 before, right? It didn't seem to do much. So that was 73, and then his is 75. I don't think it really did anything. Damn. That's fine. I mean, we've applied it. We might have to just fix that later. But I think headbutt works. So we're going to roll with headbutt working. Because it applies the status effects, it deals them damage, and it hurts yourself. Which is what headbutt's supposed to do. So let's get that checked in. Create blinded and stunned status effects. And create headbutt ability. So recruit. We did headbutt. Cool. Back to the wheel. Before we do the wheel, I might just take a quick break. Give me like, I'll run ads and we'll run a quick break. So I will catch you guys in like 3 minutes. Feel free to get your own rest, but we'll continue back with more abilities after that. I'm back, guys. Ad should be over. You guys should be back. I'm back. So yeah, if you guys want to see a specific ability, feel free to just shout it out and I will do it. But in the meantime, I will be rolling or spinning the wheel. So if you happen to see something on a wheel that you really want to see, you know, don't mind. I don't mind doing specific abilities. The cool ones. I don't know. I think a lot of them are pretty cool. I think I made them. Here's all the abilities for the recruit. I think I made them pretty different for each ability, that they're not like too boring. Right? Like these two are like, they just deal different attacks. Like this one deals 2 attacks in a turn, but it has reduced accuracy. This one deals more damage per turn, but it has reduced accuracy. This one, you get to move and then perform an attack. See, you love to suggest one, but what? You want to see the wheel, don't you? That's fair. That's fair. Why is it always the student? I mean, I guess we got to finish one eventually, but... Stabilize. Okay, this is an interesting one. So I did the ability that you have death saves. So if someone's dying, Stabilize will make them automatically pass all their stuff. So if we take a look at this, student Stabilize, it removes dying state, but it sets them to unconscious. So it doesn't revive them, but they won't be dying anymore. So yeah, we can give that a go. I wonder how I'm gonna do this though. I wonder if I just have like a unique active. This would be like a status almost. This would be a status. Sorry, attack, not attack. This would be a status, an effect ability. And a stat affected will be dying. So if dying is it, we'll do case attribute dying character break. So if the character is dying, if character dying, then character dot set unconscious. It should be that simple, honestly. And then we just create the ability. See, that's the cool thing about this system is like, it should be pretty quick now that I have a lot of this core stuff set up. So if we go to stabilize, this is an effect. Okay, I already guessed it was gonna be an effect. That's nice. So dying, I don't care about the amount. The ability range. I guess, do I use... Get range. Yeah, I probably should use ability range. What's the attack one? I should make this the default. I don't know why I'm making it so complicated at this point. Where's just normal? Public. It's not okay. What is character do? It's not. It's virtual. That's what it is. And then if we go to this, we could just remove the get range. If we go to attack, we remove the get range, which we did. And then what was the other one? The other one was the status effects. We could just remove the get range. And then effect is gonna be. We should probably do the same thing that we do for status effects. Like this part. So that we can kind of do a multi. So it's gonna be target. Cool. Fingers crossed this works. Oh, I still need to create the thing. So stabilize. Ability range is 1. Allow self. I mean, no. You shouldn't be able to stabilize yourself. Stabilizes. Are you sure? You sure that you want to stabilize the target character? $40. Okay. Party management. Squarelin. Abilities. You're gonna learn stabilize. Confirm. Close. Back. And Morgana's gonna learn stabilize. Back. Okay, so we are going to kill William. I'm just gonna have Lancelot as a backup. We're gonna have these two guys here to stabilize them. Okay, so we're gonna move over here and we're just gonna melee him down. Okay, so if we attack, and then we attack, he is now dying. As you see the little skull over his head, that means he's in his death saves. And you can see that he failed his first one, because there's a little red thing next to him. So now we should be able to use stabilize, and he should be unconscious after that. So if we do stabilize, we can do stabilize on him. There we go, unconscious. It worked. And you see he's unconscious there. The interesting, I wonder what happens. That's interesting. I actually kind of like that. If you deal damage to someone who's unconscious again, they're back into their death saves. It should reset their death saves, though. Because currently it didn't seem to reset it. Oh, maybe it did. It just didn't update the... Oh, he's also unconscious. What is happening to this man? Okay, so attacking him is broken. We should go fix that. Okay, we're gonna add a little bug fist fix. Attacking an unconscious character should put them into a fresh death save state. Okay, but stabilize does work. That's all we really care about, is that stabilize works right now. So we can get stabilize done. Stabilize, or added, stabilize ability. I mean, you see how easy that is now to create a new ability? That, like, with everything kind of building off each other? Like, creating abilities in the future should be really easy. That's kind of what I was going for. I mean, that took... I don't know, it took, what, 10 minutes at most to do all that? I think that's amazing at this point. So then we can just go like, student, we added stabilize. Where is it? Stabilize. Cool. Now, back to the wheel. They just want me to finish up student. Like, this wheel just wants student. Is this Light Bolt or Font of Mana? Font of Mana. Okay, so the interesting thing about this is Font of Mana already exists. So I should just be able to apply it, and we're good. So I might just quickly go to a new one. Font of Mana, Font of Mana. Oh, passives should go in there. Ah, Scoundrel passive in there. Font of Mana. Yeah, this already exists. It's already on a student. So I'm actually gonna call that one done already. Student already has Font of Mana. Okay, back to spin the wheel. Okay, I'm excited. I really want to do recruit abilities. I think recruit abilities at this point are my favorite. Upbeat. What was upbeat? I think this is a passive. Oh, this is their key passive. So all buffs last 50% longer. How do I do this one? Is this another title? This might be another title. Another title ability. If ability description, let's go that. So this might be another title. So what we want this to do is when it applies a positive status effect. So status effect. I think it's character apply status effect. Update status effect? No, it should be apply status effect. This one. Where's this being taken from? Attacked status effect. Okay, so if active passives dot any where x dot ability name equals upbeat, then status effect dot turns left plus equals math f dot round int, and we're gonna do status effect turns left times 0.5f. Plus equals divided by 2. We can just do divided by 2. There we go. Oh, we should do probably math f dot round seal to int returns the smallest integer greater to or equal to f. 2f. So it's going to divide by 2 and then round up. So, for example, I believe I'm going to try negative and positive, but we should be able to see it. Where is it? It should be in this. Should be update specific timer. If there are any, then we should be able to see it there. And so we just need to create upbeat and give it to a recruit. So if we go to hello. I just gotta wait. Apparently we're having issues with Visual Studio. I hope you guys are enjoying my game dev stuff. We'll be doing a lot of game dev this weekend because we're doing a game jam. So look forward to that. I believe Nikara might be joining me for a decent amount of that. And then tomorrow we're doing some more Bellwright, and Thursday we're doing Chain Together with Hunty, Orion, and Nate. I was just telling you guys my schedule while we're waiting. We generally do game dev on the weekends, mainly Sundays and Mondays. I know Mondays aren't weekend, but Sundays. I do plan on making a little bit more content on my YouTube for videos and challenges and tutorials for game dev. I'm kind of focusing more of my stuff around game dev and maybe just some relaxing, sometimes chaotic games. So my channel isn't gonna be revolving around games. It's gonna be mainly about game development. So if you guys enjoy what you see, feel free to leave a follow. I would appreciate it. I welcome anyone from following me, except for some people. So I take that back. I don't welcome everyone from following me, but feel free to follow me. If you cause issues, I don't welcome you, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna do attach. Go here. Click play. I don't know how passives work. If I learn a passive, is it an active passive? I don't know. New skip tutorial. Party management. Sir William ability. It's not even here. Headbutt. Toughen. We are gonna do toughen because that's kind of what's gonna take into effect. Okay. So Sir William has it, and we'll take a look at Lancelot. He'll also learn toughen. He won't have it. So we can see, we should be able to see like the difference between them. So William has it, and Lancelot doesn't. Blue guy has it, other guy doesn't. So we're gonna go characters, players. Sir William has it, so we'll give William. It's gonna throw an error. No, it's not yet. Okay. And then we go to passives. We didn't even create it. What are we doing? Create. That's why it didn't add it. Action passive title. This is gonna be, what was it? Upbeat. Upbeat. Status effects on this character last 50% longer. Okay. Let's try this again. Back. New game. Skip. We gotta give these two guys their abilities again. Oh, upbeat. Confirm. Toughen. Confirm. Okay, so this is William. He knows upbeat. He's a light blue this time. You just know toughen. Okay, so William knows upbeat. Lancelot does not. So if we look at William, does he have it on his character? No. Okay, I gotta figure that out. So upbeat. So William has upbeat now. So if we do a action training toughen, and we end our turn, so it should catch this here. And we do action training toughen, and we end our turn. Why did it not do anything? What? Hello, game? Action training toughen. Training toughen. Okay, so status effects. He has 2 status effects. One has 1 turn left. This has 2. So it did double his turns. It's going to keep throwing errors. Or not errors, but... But if we look at Lancelot... Lancelot, this should be Lancelot. No, not Lancelot yet. And we look at his toughen. It should only have 1. 1 turn. Okay, so that did seem to double his thing. I'm assuming 50%. Not 100% sure. I guess I could test it. I'm not going to. So upbeat did seem to work, which is cool. I think with that though, I'm probably gonna call it quits. I think this was a great progress on our game so far. So let me get this checked in. If you guys liked what you saw, feel free to leave a follow. As I said, I'm planning on doing a lot more game dev stuff, and that happens every Monday, 8 p.m. CST. So feel free to leave a follow. Catch me when I'm back on. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, doing some Bellwright with Lele. And Thursday, we're doing some Chain Together with my friends. Feel free to leave a follow at my socials. I'm always active on there. Thank you, Ash and Wolf. Oh, you guys call me. Welcome in, guys. We're about to call it quits. I'm so sorry about that. But welcome in. We'll stick around for a little bit. How's it going? I'll give you guys a quick demonstration of my game while you guys are here. What's up, Akari? I hope you're mortuary assistant. Ooh, nice. Did you make decent progress? I haven't actually played the game. I've seen plenty of gameplay. I'm doing fantastic. We made a lot of progress on our game today, so I'll show you guys what I've done so far. Play the game. I'm playing the game, okay? He didn't die. Well, that's good. Okay, so this is my game. It's called Chronicles. It's a turn-based strategy game. Which you can select your character. This is Jake. He kind of does stuff. And the base concept is like there's 3 different classes. There's scoundrels, there is recruits, and there are students. Students use magic, recruits or scoundrels use items and have ranged attacks, and recruits do melee and are really tanky. And it's a turn-based strategy, so you can see all the turns up here at the top. It's scary was on N almost all stream. That is fair. I know that one can be pretty terrifying. As I said, I've never played it. I've seen plenty of gameplay, but I've never actually played it myself. Interesting. Dash is broken. Oh, I gotta fix something now. Yeah, it's funny to watch him freak out. That's fair. That's the best. That's the main reason to watch someone play a scary game. See how they react to all the jump scares and whatnot. I think that's because I updated how effects work. Movement amount 100%. Okay. Do you want to cry? I'm so sorry for that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the database. Let's see if this works again. So this is the overworld. You can move around to the different locations that you just saw. These are your characters. I kind of already explained that. So dash should work now. Okay, so dash does work now that I fixed it. Okay, so one of the cool things about this is there are abilities. So like headbutt, this will deal damage to the target and yourself, but it also might stun them. So it did blind this guy. So Artemis is blinded now, but it did damage to both of them. He's gonna have nightmares. That's fair. And then you can do range attacks, and you could miss. And then this guy has a lot of abilities. He has salves, which will heal. So we could actually go to Artemis. Use salve. No, salve only does burns and acid. So studies, you do acid bolt on him. He now has acid, so when it goes to his turn, he'll actually take damage. But yeah, I added a lot of these abilities today. A good chunk of them. You don't want to be possessed. Listen, you just gotta stitch up those bodies. You know, it's not the worst job. Studies, arcane. And he took 34 because he was poisonous, but now he's not. Now you got me into fixing bugs while I'm sitting here. Okay, let's just fix this. We fixed dash ability. Okay, but I was gonna call quits on stream. Thank you guys for the raid. And so we were about to call quits. I hope your stream was fantastic. Yeah, we got Unity. Yes, we do have Unity. What's up, Nosy? We've been adding a lot of abilities today. That's been our main thing. Oh no. Well, thank you, Akari. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited. We're actually getting abilities in, so like stuff is starting to come together. It's starting to be a lot more than just move, attack, move, attack. There's actually a little bit more fun stuff to do with it. Now that all the systems are coming together. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, as I was saying though, so tomorrow I'm gonna be doing some Bellwright with Lele. I've never thought on all the years I've been on this planet I would ever make a game, and now I'm proving myself wrong. That's how we all feel about making our game, our first game. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing game dev for a while. This is my first like full game. I've never actually like sat down and tried to actually make a like entire game. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably watch some videos and then head to bed. I gotta settle down for the night. I still got work tomorrow. Yeah, feel free to check out my socials. I'm always active on there. I plan on doing a little bit more on YouTube coming up. You're making a game and I'm looking through people looking at them, making games and getting inspiration. That's the way to do it. That's what I whenever I create games or work on a mechanic, I always look at other games and other people to see what they're doing and to kind of, I call it expanding my game mechanic like library. Because when you play a game, you can kind of pick up new things and like kind of hone in on how other people are doing it. So it's always good to see what other people are doing and what other games are doing. You need to drag me in for Overwatch 2 sometime. I do plan on trying to do a little bit more streams on Overwatch 2. So I would love to join you for some Overwatch 2. I gotta get back to my my damage DPS glory days, you know? Well, let's go find someone to go raid. We could go to Jitspo. Stay safe. Odds are your dreams will be. Hey, I'm not sure about that, but I hope that we could all work towards our dreams. I also hope that the mortuary assistant doesn't ruin your dreams as much. So good luck tonight. Ashton, I hope your dreams aren't too bad. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I think we're gonna send ourselves over to Jitspo. He's currently doing some retro stuff, so let's see. Jitspo. It's another game dev. It's pretty cool. He does Godot stuff. First he is snoring in his ear. Well, I will catch you guys later. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I hope your dreams aren't too bad, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Nosy, for the follow. Welcome to the database. As I said, I stream game dev stuff Mondays and Sundays. And most of next weekend, we'll be doing a game jam. So catch you guys later.